Okay, so for our FA Cup game against Plymouth today, the squad is as follows. Finley Herrick in goal, Jordan Gabriel on the right back, Charlie Olsen and Taylor Foran in the central defence, Elijah Morgan on the left. Question marks currently going on about Elijah Morgan. His form hasn't been spectacular. He's even got a bit of a dip in his stats a little bit. Yeah, I feel like he might have hit a wall and our beloved captain might not be able to step up. Dean Hoy is sitting in a deep line playmaker role in central defensive midfield. Armari Hutchinson, Tyreek Backinson and Lamar Gordon completing our midfield. And then up front, we've got Armani Richards and Alfie Harrison. Let's win a FA Cup third round game against championship opposition. That's the plan. Do plans always go according to plan? I don't know. Well, no, I do know. They don't, unfortunately. Let's show everyone why our praise has been justified. Okay, let's try and get a result here, lads. We need the money. I need a new contract. I need to be earning more than £200 a week because at the moment I'm living out of the boot of my car. Come on, lads. Right, quiet game so far. At least there's no shots from Plymouth yet. We've only had 2 shots, 1 on target. Very, very stalemate game so far. Hutchinson with a free kick now, though. Oh, and the curl's a beautiful attempt in, but it does go just wide. Going to be half time, and not much has happened at all. Right, you're going to need to do better. Simply need to do better in front of goal. Start shooting and make something happen. Possibly thinking about a bit of a change in tactics or personnel. Dean Hoy is playing nervously. That's not what we want, but though he's got 6.8. He's one of our better performers on the pitch. I like it when they do that, you know. They're being nervous or whatever, something like that. But then they got the best rating on the pitch, and like, well, do I take you off, or what do I do? Lamar Gordon is struggling on that right hand side though. Let's bring Lars Gindorf on. Yeah, he can be quite creative on his day. Right, 15 minutes to go. We've got a corner with just under 15 minutes to go, and it was that good we didn't even get to see it. They cancelled the highlight. That's how bad it was. Right, 5 minutes to go. It's not looking like anyone's day at the moment, though we do have another highlight here. Langstaff out on the right, left-hand side, sorry. Right, back into the defence. Cheeky backheel for Foran. Probably not what you want to be doing at this point in the game. Back healing it in defence to someone. That's just asking for trouble. Right, trying to break down the right-hand side now. Gindorf into Richards, turns. Oh, Langstaff gets through and he gets a goal with only minutes to go. I told you he could be a good impact substitute as well. I mean, for a lot of teams, he could probably just be your all-out starting striker as well. Hopefully, that secures us our 4th round match in the FA Cup and a bigger payday. We've got another free kick with just a couple of minutes to go. Can we get another one to secure the tie? Foran, back to Gindorf, to Olsen, Gindorf, out to Hoy, Richie. Oh, when we get a penalty. Gindorf is brought down in the box and we get a penalty. If we can put it away, we secure the tie. There's no way back for Plymouth with such little time. They will only have time to kick off if this goes in. And it does go in with Mohamed Sinan back from injury, and he's back with a goal. 8th goal of the season. Right. What a performance, lads. What a performance. I mean, I was expecting you to be able to do something, considering they're only 2 places above us in the overall ladder of the leagues anyway. But that is brilliant. I'm expecting some games were probably played in the league while we were playing that. So we might end up with 2 games in hand against other teams around us. We win that game. We get 100 grand for doing so and through to the next round, which guarantees us more money again. So that is great. Right, I'm going to get to the next game. Ooh. Wow, the other FA Cup game is not too far away. And maybe I should just be getting through to that. I think I probably will. So I'm going to play the other games. Notts County, Sheffield Wednesday, Bristol Rovers and Barnsley. In between off camera. And we will get to the 4th round of the FA Cup. So I will see you for that then. Right, we are back now for our 4th round FA Cup game. And we got a pretty terrible draw. Unfortunately, we got drawn at home against Leicester. So they're a team that's capable of beating us. and they're not a mass team, and we're only playing at home, and it's not even our home stadium because we're not back in our home stadium yet, which I think will be a little bit bigger than the recreation ground when it's done. Yeah, a little bit. So yeah, that was pretty bad. We're currently sitting second in the league after a few more league games. Form's been pretty good, though we did lose our last game, unfortunately, 2-1 away to Bristol Rovers. They got 2 early goals, and we just couldn't fight our way back into that game. But we got a game in hand anyway, and only 1 point behind Bolton. So, league-wise, things are looking pretty good. Right, I've got the squad ready for today's game in the 4th round of the FA Cup against Leicester. Unfortunately, we have got Finley Herrick away from the club with a virus or something like that. So Owen Foster is in goal for us. Jordan Gabriel right back. Taylor Foran and Charlie Olsen in central defence. Elijah Morgan at left back. Dean Hoy in that deep lying playmaker role. And Lemar Gordon on the right side of midfield. Rodrigo Duarte in the middle. And Amari Hutchinson on the left, who has just been in scintillating form recently. Alfie Harrison and Armani Richards up front for us. All right, let's see what we can do against a very strong Leicester side. I think they're around 4th or 5th in the Championship at the moment, so we've really got a task on our hands if we're going to get anything out of this game. And I'm not going to have my hopes up, that's for sure. At least we should be seeing a sellout crowd here today. We have a chance here though. Oh, that was a bit of a tame effort when they got in such a dangerous position in the end, and then it looked like they just tried to pass it into the goal. No, hammer it into the goal. Right, Richards driving into the box. He was offside. All right, I still hate it when they do that. Don't pass back to the person who's taking the corner when they haven't managed to get themselves back on side yet. Right, we do have possession though, and we are progressively going forwards in attack. So Rodrigo into the box, and he shoots and he scores into the top far corner. Hutchinson with the corner. Can he find a head? Can't quite find a head, but we're still looking more dangerous than Leicester are at the moment. Half an hour played, and it is 1-0. But fewer highlights we get, the more I feel like Leicester are probably working their way back into the game. They're going to get a bit between their teeth, and they're going to come back with a vengeance, probably. We managed to defend that, though, and can we get him on the break here? Rodrigo, who got the goal. And he nearly gets goal number 2 with a low drive from outside the box. It just clips the outside of the upright and goes out for a goal kick. Right, half time coming up, still 1-0. If you had asked me if this would be the position we're in before the game at half time, I wouldn't have guessed it. I definitely thought we would probably be behind and probably ship 2 or 3 goals in this game without much of a response. But we are ahead, and all we can do is go again and give it our best in the second half, and we get a highlight just after the restart. Let's see what we can do. Gabriel finding Gordon out on the right. He tries to beat his man. Can he get a cross in? Low drive, but he can't beat the defender. Gabriel picks up the loose ball, plays it back in for Hoy. Hoy to Rodrigo. Back to Foran. Keeping the ball comfortably, but we need to do something here. Richards breaks the defensive line, and can he beat him? He can beat him, and it's 2-0 Armani Richards. Potentially with a departing goal for us to help us through to the next round. And we have got another highlight. Richards to Hutchinson on the left-hand side. He tries to find Richards again, but he can't quite get hold of the ball. Gabriel wins it back for us, so Rodrigo to Gordon. Gordon, Harrison to Richards in the middle, and that is offside. That would have been goal number 10 for Richards for the season, though. But that must have been tight, because it didn't look like it was offside by much. Let's look at putting some fresh legs on. Elijah Morgan is tired. We're going to bring Matthew Ewart, his young prodigy, on for him. Elsewhere, Olsen has tired legs as well. So we're going to bring Tansman Rogers on for a departing goodbye to the home crowd before he departs. And that is goal number 3 for us. Let's confirm that so we can have a look. And it is Harrison by the looks of it. Alfie Harrison with goal number 3. It looks like we are going through against very good Championship opposition, and I couldn't have predicted this. Very beautiful football being played by Farnborough today, and it gives me confidence going ahead for the second half of the season, we are going to look good for going up to the Championship next season. Right, let's bring on Amari Hutchinson for Zach Ritchie. And then we're going to have Backinson for Hoy. And I thought I had someone to come on for Lamar Gordon on the right-hand side, but clearly I don't. But if I bring on Langstaff, and I think I could probably get away with putting Armani Richards on that right-hand side and him being quite effective. And that is all our changes. Now we've just got a 3-goal lead to look after in the closing minutes here, and now it's a 4-goal lead. Rodrigo Duarte with his second goal of the game. We are 4-0 up, and we only have about 10 minutes of the game to go. Right, less than 10 minutes to go now. It is another Leicester highlight though, and they do get one back. Benjamin with the poacher's goal, and that was it offside? It was offside. Offside still 4 to the good, and I really can't believe this. Absolutely dominating Leicester. I know they're trying to come back into it now, but it's too little, too late. Be nice. I was going to say it would be nice if we come out of this with a clean sheet, but that was an absolute beauty of a goal there. Curled in from distance with his left foot and just placed into the far top corner. Yeah, a goal I can appreciate from Peroni. Right, the whistle is surely about to go here in the 4th round of the FA Cup. And they get one last consolation goal back. We are through to the next round of the FA Cup. 4-2 winners against Leicester. And we have done so good. 4-2 winners. Couldn't be happier with the lads. They have done so well. Okay, not quite as much as I was hoping for. 122,000 in the bank. Obviously, if it was a big away draw against a big team with a big stadium, then it would have been a much better payday. However, it wasn't to be. But we do win, and we are through to the next round, which means we've got a better chance of meeting one of the big boys. Alrighty, guys, here we go for the draw of the FA Cup. Let's get it started. And we get another home draw. Why? Blackpool. Well, you know what? At least it makes it a winnable game. It's a very much a winnable game for the next round in the FA Cup. And where even is that? Okay. Have to wait to see when it's been scheduled in, I guess. But that will be when we're back next against Blackpool. And hopefully we'll be going even further into the FA Cup. So I hope you enjoyed that one. I sure did. Leave us a comment down below telling me if you think we can beat Blackpool and go through even further in the FA Cup. And if you're watching and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. As for now, I hope you have a brilliant rest of your day, and I will see you again in the next one. See ya.